In this video I will tell you what are the best runes in the game Sailor Peace on Roblox. Subscribe, hype, like, and watch until the end to understand this guide properly. Runes in Sailor Peace are optional, but if you actually care about performance in battle, they make a huge difference. So I will break down every rune and rank them based on real usefulness, including both their base stats and their max upgraded stats. In S tier we have Inferno Rune and Blood Rune. Inferno Rune is mythical rarity, and at base it deals 70% burn damage that scales off your damage stat and lasts 4 seconds. And at max it jumps to 104% burn damage for the same duration, which is insane for DPS builds. Blood Rune is also mythical and deals 65% blood damage over 5 seconds at base, scaling with your damage stat. And at max it reaches 97% blood damage for 5 seconds, making it another top-tier damage over time option. Both of these drop as rare rewards from the Rune dungeon. In a tier we have Guardian Rune and Wrath Rune. Guardian Rune is epic rarity and boosts max HP by 39% at base and 59% at max, giving you a 1.39 to 1.59 multiplier, which is massive for survivability builds. Wrath Rune is mythical and increases damage by 40% at base and 59% at max, giving you up to a 1.59 multiplier, which is extremely strong for raw damage scaling. In B tier we have Frost Rune and Destruction Rune. Frost Rune is legendary and at base it freezes enemies for 2 seconds and deals 30% impact damage scaling off your damage stat. And at max it freezes for 3 seconds and deals 44% impact damage, making it solid for crowd control. Destruction Rune is also legendary and boosts damage by 25% at base and 37% at max, which is decent but weaker than Wrath. In C tier we have Suppression Rune, rare rarity, which gives 10% damage reduction at base and 15% at max, useful but not game-changing. In D tier we have Fortune Rune, mythical rarity, which increases luck by 10% at base and 15% at max, good for farming but not for combat performance. The only way to get runes is by clearing the Rune dungeon, where every NPC you defeat has a chance to drop a random rune, and higher rarity runes are much harder to obtain. To enter the Rune dungeon, you need a dungeon key, which is epic rarity and drops from world bosses, but not from the Shadow World boss. Dungeon keys are not guaranteed drops. World bosses that can drop keys include Saber on Boss Island, Sukuna, Gojo, and Yuji at Shibuya Station, Jinwoo and Alucard on Sailor Island, Ragna on Christmas Island during the limited event, Aizen at Hueco Mundo, Jin Shure and Ichigo on Boss Island, Strongest in History and Strongest of Today on Shinjuku Island, Rimuru on Slime Island, Madoka on Valentine Island during its event, and Gilgamesh on Boss Island. There is also a small chance to find dungeon keys inside chests. The Rune dungeon has 15 waves and you can choose between easy, medium, hard, and extreme difficulty. Higher difficulty means better drop rates, so if your build can handle it, always push higher. Inside the dungeon you will face raiders, commanders, black knights, and knights. If you want the best combat performance, aim for Inferno, Blood, or Wrath. If you need survivability, Guardian works great. Everything else is situational, but still better than running no rune at all.